Hello everybody, this is Gilfer72 coming at you with my first video. So, pretty much all this video is going to be about is something that I made a post on the Sky Factory Reddit about. And this has pretty much been requested by a few people on there, so I'm actually deciding to make it. It is how you can automate the prestige system in Sky Factory 4. So, if you don't already know, in Sky Factory 4, there is a prestige system that you can basically just go ahead and unlock all these different things. So, like the Age of Information, the Open Computers, Twilight Forest, all that stuff is unlocked through the prestige system. How you get that is you need prestige points to unlock them. So, up here you can see I currently have 2 prestige points, and I currently have 1. This video, one thing I forgot to mention, my bad. The video that I'm making right here, if you want and you know what you're doing, this will probably be the only video that you'll need, but I'll be making a part 2 and 3 for those who want to see exactly how I'm doing it and go into a bit more depth. But if you don't know, you use the paradox box to go ahead and get your prestige points. So if I went ahead and activated this, it takes in power, which is RF, the min and the max, and then what you can. And so it generates prestige points off of using either the energy, or what you can do is you can send it items to decrease this time until it generates prestige points. If you have enough, you can actually get it so that you don't even need the power at all. You can just send in items. You just need a ton of them. So I can just go ahead and show you a quick example. I have a bunch of singularities in my ME system right here. So it's requesting a donut singularity, right? If I can find the donut one. There we go. So this is donut singularity. And all I'm going to do is you can't really pump items directly into the paradox box, as far as I know. So what you do, the system that I use is I have a chest hooked up to an item extraction to a wireless item transfer node, which will send it directly to here. So you can see that it's sending it to the empowered paradox box. And then all I do is I put it in the chest, and then boom, you see, right here. It goes ahead and says that it's been the cycle time's been decreased by 3 minutes. And if I went ahead and did this again for a lapis, it'll go ahead and do it again. Now, this is where things get interesting in how you can actually automate this. I went ahead and tested that you can go ahead and set up multiple of these. So if you went ahead and set up one, for example, donut, and another one for a lapis singularity, what ends up happening is that the item won't send to the paradox box unless it is a specific one requested. So, for example, right here is the lapis. So if I had a donut one in here, the donut singularity would actually stay in here, and the lapis would send and then be processed, while all the other stuff would just be the same. So if you can just basically fill up these chests with every singularity and just have a bunch of these systems, you can just activate this, and there you go. You have it automated. Fairly simple if you know what you're doing. And then how you get the singularities, it is actually pretty expensive. It will never, one thing, the paradox box never asks for an ultimate singularity, so you don't need to worry about that one. But all these other ones, you have to basically use this quantum compressor and use the ultimate catalyst, and it takes in 10,000 of the items and uses a bunch of RF. So you have to basically create, the challenge here is generate a lot of these singularities and have 10,000 of them. So I did this, the ones that I currently have, using Project E. All of these, so you can see that I have a bunch of these already. I did all of that using Project E because if you'll notice, pretty much all of these, except for Enderium, you can use using Project E. See that little EMC value on the bottom? You can use Project E on it. So if you have Project E already, this will be very simple for you to set up. If not, it's going to be a little bit harder. This prestige point system automation is definitely mid to closer to end game sort of stuff. But yeah, so NDRAM is the only one that you don't have that, so you have to create an actual processing system for the NDRAM. And yeah, so I think that'll end it for part one. If you want to see how I'm actually going ahead and doing all of the automation of the singularities and how I'm going to have the actual system set up for this, for all the singularities, I can show you, but that's the basic tutorial of how you automate this stuff. So yeah, check out part 2 and 3 if you want to see exactly how I'm doing it.